Let's see. Okay. Hello. So Adil says, "Hey, finally here for a love. You mean live?" Okay, there we are. So we have our first viewer. Actually, it's my friend Adil. So thank you, Adil, for coming in. So Adil, I'm just going to go over the general stuff here real quick, and hopefully more people will jump in. So this is a welcome and thank you for being here to hopefully the first successful live stream of Matt's movie reviews. The rules are pretty simple. We want to keep things according to the YouTube community guidelines, so let's keep it nice and keep it clean. Let's not have a bunch of crazy stuff going on. In this stream, we'll talk about a movie where maybe you really like but other people don't, or the opposite, where you really like the movie but other people don't. And we're going to leave it open to the viewers. Also, if you just have any other thoughts about stuff coming out that you want to share, you're more than welcome to do so. I post a bunch of shorts about trailer reactions. So if you want to talk about your thoughts on a movie that's coming out or that you've seen in theaters this year that you want to share, you're welcome to do that as well. We can talk about that. I'm going to read the comments as they come in. So hopefully I can address everyone who wants to comment in. It looks like we have, we had another viewer and then they left. Okay then, well. So let's just open up the dialogue. Let's get it started. So Adil, would you like to share something with the chat? How am I feeling about Thunderbolts? The thing with Thunderbolts, with one of the trailers I saw recently, it kind of looks like Suicide Squad vibes. The first one, the one that was kind of iffy, where it looks like the government made Sentry and then he goes rogue and now the Thunderbolts have to stop him. That's kind of the vibe I got. But maybe I'm wrong, because maybe it'll be better than, I mean, the trailer that came out today actually caught my attention a little bit, and I was like, oh, okay, it's not completely like that, but it's kind of giving me that vibe a little bit. I mean, I might go see it. I mean, I probably will, just out of curiosity, but yeah, I'm just trying my best to keep a high head about Thunderbolts currently, just because the MCU's kind of hit and miss lately. And it looks like in the answering that question, we have 2 more viewers. So welcome. To my other 2 viewers who just popped in, we're just talking about different movie stuff. So if you have a question you want to ask me, or if you want to share a movie that people disagree with you on in one way or another, whether you like it or they don't like it, or whether you don't like it and they love it, please go ahead and do so in the chat. So, and I will read your comment out loud. Let me take another look at the chat. Still on Thunderbolts. Okay. Well, Adil says, I'm indecisive about seeing it. I'm also shocked that Doomsday announcement gave us a spoiler that the Thunderbolts will be surviving that first movie. Seems like, and showing up in Doomsday. Yeah, that's a good point. I thought about that too. So it kind of spoils the reason to see it, because they're all going to live. I think Marvel made a bit of a mistake with that, because they shouldn't have revealed it so easily. But anyone else want to jump in on this Thunderbolts discussion? To my other 2 viewers, you're welcome to jump in the chat. It's open for everyone. Just, keep it clean, keep it nice, according to the YouTube community guidelines. and all will be well. But yeah, no, I agree about the Doomsday thing. They shouldn't have revealed they're going to be in it. Jordan Stewart says it feels like a Suicide Squad. Yeah, that's what I said. I agree with you. It feels like a Suicide Squad kind of a movie. They're going for the anti-heroes now have to be the good guys kind of thing. Hopefully it'll be better than Suicide Squad, the first one, because the second one they made was a lot better. I think this will probably be somewhere in the middle of both of those. Like I think it'll be better than the first Suicide Squad, but I don't think it's going to be as good or as bonkers as the James Gunn Suicide Squad, if I have to guess. Even though they're projecting that Thunderbolts is not going to do the best, but who knows? Those predictions have been wrong, so see how that goes. Okay, it looks like we're down. Let's see. Anyone else want to jump in and comment? Anyone else at all? Okay, let's see. Well, Adil or Jordan, if you're both are still here, what do you think of Doomsday for Marvel? Jordan asks. So to address Jordan's question, I'm cautiously curious about it, but at the same time, I'm not sure how it's going to work. Everyone's hyping it up behind the scenes, but we're only going to, once Downey Jr.'s revealed his Doom, that's going to make or break people going to see the movie, I think. If he can pull it off, I think it'll do okay. If he's not going to pull it off, I think there's a lot riding on his shoulders, personally. Let's see. Adil says, I feel like the MCU will be missing James Gunn. The Guardians movies were great. I'm wondering what Peter Quill will be up to next. Oh, that's a good point. I think they are missing James Gunn a little bit, considering he's doing Superman. And Superman looks decent. I've seen the trailers. I've seen that special sneak peek. What Peter Quill will be up to next, he's probably going to show up in Doomsday or Secret Wars, probably, because he's on Earth, but he still could easily pop in one way or another. It's just he's not really in the Guardians of the Galaxy anymore. So see how that works out. Any other thoughts you two want to throw in? And just check in the chat. Looks like we still have you two are my viewers, so I'm very happy that you two have stuck around. Let's see. Also, don't mind me changing Adil says, also don't mind me changing topics. Hope that's okay for the stream. No, it's totally fine. I'm seeing Superman for one reason, and that is crypto. Yeah, I'm curious about that too. And ever since he helped Superman, I'm like, okay, I kind of have to see this now. That and like Green Lantern and Hawk Girl, and I don't know, it looks cool, so I'm gonna go check it out probably. Jordan says, Beyond the Spider-Verse. I mean, what can't be said about the Spider-Verse movies, the animated ones? They're all masterpieces. I'm sure Beyond the Spider-Verse is going to be a perfect cap off to a pretty much perfect trilogy. I wish it wasn't going to take so long for them to make it, but with the writer's strike and the actor's strike, I guess it was just inevitable that it was going to take a bit longer to get out into the theaters. But I'm sure it's going to be well worth the wait when it comes out in, I think, next year, if not the year after. So, yeah. I'm looking forward to Beyond Spider-Verse. I think it's going to be great. Yeah. Okay, let's see. We can open up the dialogue some more. Do you guys have any more questions? Anything else at all? Oh, looks like we have another viewer that popped in. Hello, welcome. You can pop in, share thoughts with any movie-related thing you'd like. Just throw it into the chat and just keep it clean with the YouTube guidelines, and all will be good. Let's see. I mean, don't be shy at all. There's only a couple of us here, so please throw something in there for us. Let's maybe see if our other two viewers, let's see. Dill says, also, I have a bunch of questions to say. I need to BRB for a bit, but I'll be back in a sec. I'll still be hearing the stream. Oh, okay. No worries, Adil. Do what you got to do. But to our third viewer who popped in, if you'd like to throw in a question, by all means, or if you want to throw in a comment, just, yeah, I'd love to hear what you have to say. That's what the stream is for. Let's see. We can talk about other stuff if you just want to throw something out there, movie-wise, we haven't discussed yet. Anything else at all? Or if you want to keep on the topic, you're welcome to do so. Let's see. Don't be shy. Well, let's see. Well, while we wait for our third person to come into the chat, Jordan, why don't you tell me what do you think about Beyond the Spider-Verse? What are your thoughts on it? Since I've shared mine, I'd be happy to read them in the chat. It's gonna get a quick drink of water. Okay, let's see. Adil says, Sony needs to get their act together and not only make Beyond the Spider-Verse great, but get him more clear on his future, whether they want to do Tom Holland's or perhaps a new Spider-Man. Yeah, I agree. I think they've learned their lesson with their villain spin-off movies. I think Craven's the last one that they're doing. I would say that, let's see, future. Well, they are going to make Spider-Man 4, so that's probably what they're going to focus on right now with Tom Holland. After that, I'm not sure what their plan is to do. I don't see a reason in rebooting it just because it's just way too soon. But I do agree they need to have a clear direction of some kind. I don't know what that direction is going to be, but just don't. I hope they don't try to reboot it again. Just take a break from it for a little bit, or if anything, just keep making animated Spider-Man movies because those seem to do better, at least in my opinion. And to our third viewer who popped in, thank you and welcome. If you'd like to throw something into the chat in terms of conversation-wise about anything movie-related you'd like to share, please do so. Just keep it within the YouTube community guidelines, and all will be good. All will be good. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Or Jordan, if you have something else that you'd like to throw in since you've been patient. I heard a bird chirping. Anything else at all? Well, let's see. Well, I guess I can have a question for you guys. Given you're asking me about my thoughts on a lot of the comic book film stuff, I'd like to hear what you guys have to say about it. What are your thoughts on Doomsday? What are your thoughts on all this stuff? Any thoughts you want to throw out there that you would like to share? Anything else at all? I don't have a moderator, so I'm gonna do all this myself. Oh, Adele says, I'm excited but not excited for Doomsday. Hard to explain, lol. Yeah, no, I'm kind of in the same boat. It's intriguing, but we don't know how it's gonna work. That's really the main thing. Jordan, do you have anything to add to that? We have another viewer. Welcome. Thank you for popping in. Please throw something into the chat. Love to hear your thoughts on something film related, please. We're talking about Avengers Doomsday currently. Okay, they left. Okay. Also, quick shout out to Jordan. He's also a friend of mine, and he's helping me with my live stream. So thank you, Jordan. Anything at all? Adele says, also the future of the MCU I'm excited for is Daredevil and Punisher, actually. They just released a new series and it's incredible. Yeah, I've heard it's incredible. I haven't had the chance to watch it yet. I just don't have Disney Plus, and I've heard the Daredevil show is really good. I really should catch up on all that stuff. Anyone else want to throw in thoughts about Daredevil Born Again or film thoughts of any kind? Please do so. Just throw them into the chat and I'll read them out loud for everybody. Anyone else? I see we have 2 more viewers. Thank you so much for joining to my first live stream, to hopefully my first successful live stream. Okay, let's see. Oh, also, I haven't seen Punisher yet. Lenny Chicken says, hello. Hello, Lenny Chicken. Thank you for joining us. If there's anything you'd like to throw into the chat, please feel free to do so. We were talking about movie-related stuff. Jordan Stewart said, The Amateur. I haven't seen The Amateur yet. I was planning to see it, but I only had the time to see Drop instead. I heard The Amateur's okay, so I think what I'll probably do is when I get it on streaming is when I'll probably check it out, just because of timing and everything else. Lenny Chicken, if you're, or did he leave? I was hoping he didn't leave. Let's see. And Lenny Chicken, if you want to leave a comment of any kind, you're welcome to do so. Um, yeah, part of my nervousness, I'm still getting used to live streaming. Anything else at all you guys want to throw out there? Anything at all? Lenny Chicken. Okay, Lenny Chicken says, "What movies have you been watching lately?" Good question. I have been watching. Let's see. Well, I recently saw Drop in the theater, which was pretty good. I enjoyed that actually. I was genuinely surprised by that. And before that one, I saw Novocaine, which I really liked. Good gritty action movie with Jack Quaid. I really wish that movie did better at the box office. It was really decent. In terms of stuff at home, I haven't had the chance to watch as much on my own, except for Trap, which I actually did a review of, which I re-edited and reposted on my YouTube channel. The Shyamalan movie Trap that came out last year, which I had a lot of opinions on. I hope you go check that one out. Hopefully you enjoy the video. Reason I had to re-upload it is I had a copyright claim on it. They said no after I disputed it, so I just decided to go back and fix it and take out the footage from the trailer that I had used, even though I thought it was within fair use. They said no, and I didn't want to file the appeal. But enough the boring semantics of all that. So it's just still images with my narration. But I'm working on trying to find a way to fix that. Let's see. Jordan Stewart says the day the Earth blew up. It looks fun. I don't know why that one didn't do too well at the box office either. I mean, any animated movie usually does well, but I guess it's just Warner Brothers just doing what they want, I guess, at this point. They didn't promote it too much. I mean, I saw a trailer for it on YouTube, and that was about it. Oh, Jordan Stewart says it did do well. Oh, okay. Well, let's see. Okay, I didn't know that it did do well. My mistake. I'll do my research. Like I said, I'm still getting used to this stuff. Let's see. Adil says, "Loved your Trap review. For me, Trap felt like a movie that felt like kept going way longer than it probably should have, but I still enjoyed it." Yeah, it went on a little too long, especially the last act. I thought I was like, okay, they're just padding it a little bit. I enjoyed parts of it, but just overall, I just wish the movie was a little bit better. But I'm glad that you enjoyed it. I really am. Um, I think that's the great thing about movies is anyone can. Um, so many different opinions we can have on the same thing, and it's one of those movies where I was just like, gosh, like there's something really good here. I just wish it was a little bit better, but that's just me. But I'm glad you liked it, or if you want to share what you liked about it, please feel free to throw it in the chat. Anyone else want to throw anything in? Let's see, we still have some stuff here that we can talk about most definitely. I just have to drink water as I'm not used to talking this much. Let's see. Well, also to Jordan again, I'll just say I'm glad that the Looney Tunes movie did do well. Jimmy Neutron sequel. Jordan says Jimmy Neutron sequel. I didn't know they were making one. Uh, I'm I kind of want to look that up now. Actually, now that we're getting into some detailed things here, let me see. I usually know about a lot of this kind of stuff, but let me see. Lenny Chicken says, "Whoa, that sounds cool." Let's see. Yeah, it does sound cool, but okay, let's think I found it here on IMDb. It's called Jimmy Neutron, Adult Genius. Let's see. There's not much else aside from a title, but it's because it's categorized in production on IMDb. Unless you have their like special membership, you can only see so much. Jimmy Neutron sequel. So Jimmy as an adult, still a genius. Maybe it'll be okay. Is it supposed to be a series or is it supposed to be a movie? I guess I didn't really specify it on that page. I assume it'll be a movie because I mean, I guess it'd just be easier to do it as a movie than as a show, but maybe I'm wrong. Um, Jordan says a sequel to the first movie and after the series. Oh, okay. So it is a it is a let's see. Okay, so that's definitely an interesting way to go. Lenny Chicken says that's interesting. I think it would be better if it was just a movie. Yeah, I agree. I think we'd probably get enough if it was just a movie, but maybe or if they do a series, maybe they'll make it like just one season with like 8 to 10 episodes, something like that maybe, with like an overthrough story. They could do that as well, just to give the audience a taste, but not do it too much. But I don't know. I had no idea that was in development. I usually know about that stuff. Man, that's why I'm glad I have this. I'm glad I have these because people will bring up things that I have no idea about that I can comment on. But yeah, my nostalgic curiosity has peaked slightly. Let's see. Any other thoughts you guys want to throw out there? Anything at all? Jordan, Lenny Chicken, Adil. Seems like you guys have been really, really good in the chat, and thank you so much for just throwing your thoughts out there. I'm really glad to see this for a first live stream. This is going a lot better than I thought it would. Um, Jordan said Sonic 3. Okay. So Sonic 3 is great. Sonic 3 is great. I don't know what else I could say, but Sonic 3 is awesome. It did everything well. I feel like with all the Sonic movies, they progressively get better. So I think Sonic 3 is the best one they've done so far, in my opinion. Yeah, so Sonic 3 is really good. The way they incorporated all the stuff with the story, I thought worked pretty well. I didn't know too much about Shadow's story. Like I knew like there was a girl and she died, but that was about it. But yeah, no, I thought Sonic 3 was great. I think it's the best one so far. Let's see. Adele said, I feel like there's so many movies or TV shows who make sequel after so many years, even decades nowadays. It almost feels forced in a cash grab. Like Shrek 5, for example, just feels like it came back. Yeah, that is the tricky thing is if they can make it work well, then it's okay. But well, like I don't mind if they bring it back if like they have a good reason to. But yeah, I feel like they're just hitting on the nostalgia because now the early 2000s when I grew up is now nostalgic. So people want to do that. And Adele said also because of the Shrek memes. Yeah, the animation looks kind of weird, but I don't know. I mean, maybe it'll be okay. We're not going to know until the movie comes out. And then Jordan said to tie between Sonic 2 and 3. Yeah, I'd say that's about accurate. I mean, I think with Sonic 3 it has the tightest story. Although Sonic 2 does have a lot of really good things in it, as does 3. That's kind of hard. I think just I like Shadow's story a little bit more, and they do take time to show it a little bit more than they did with Knuckles. But overall, like both movies are great, but I would say 3 is just a smidge better than 2. But I still will watch either of them and the first one any day of the week because I love those movies. Sorry, let me just sit in this chair. Okay. Anyone else want to throw any film related stuff into the chat? Please do so. Anything at all, any comments, anything at all, I will read them. Just keep them within the YouTube guidelines. Let's see. Snow White 2025. Okay. All right. It didn't look good. It's not doing well. Yeah. What can I say that hasn't been said about the Disney live action remake stuff already? Stop doing it. Go back to original things. I wish I wish the movie was better, but I mean, well, I haven't seen it, but from what I've heard, which is a lot. Oh boy. All right, let me see. Lenny Chicken said, "I feel most movies that come out feel the movies that come out down are pretty boring and uninteresting. I think they need to be more experimental and creative. A lot of indie stuff that comes out, I think, is a lot better." Yeah, Lenny Chicken, I think that you're right. I think a lot of the more independent movies have the most original ideas, and they definitely do intrigue people, especially the studio A24. They have a pretty good track record of making really good kind of independent, very different kinds of movies with different ideas where they're not afraid to tackle them. Whereas a lot of the really big studios are still just doing a lot of the same. And I agree. Adil says, I agree. Like one of Matt's favorite movies, Beau is Afraid. Okay, so for those of you that don't understand that joke, that little wink he's giving me. So Adil insisted that I watch this movie, Beau is Afraid, the one with Joaquin Phoenix, directed by Ari Aster, the guy who made Midsommar and Hereditary, which I like both of them. So I watched Beau is Afraid, and I liked it. I just wish it explained context more of what was going on. And I get that's the point. It's not supposed to tell you, but I wish it told more things. But yes, A24 lately they really do take risks with ideas. Like I think they also have made a lot of the movies that got a lot of good critical reviews lately. They also did like I think the newest movie they have out right now is Death of a Unicorn. I think that's them as well, which I heard was just okay, but at least hey, that's a different idea that's not, the same thing we see all the time in other stuff. Never heard of Lenny Chicken says, I've never heard of that movie, but I love Phoenix and Hereditary. Is it worth a watch? I would say it's definitely worth a watch just for the experience of it. At least I think so. Adil would highly agree with you that you should, or Adil would highly say, please watch this. So I recommend giving it a watch. It is long though. It's about 3 hours long, so you got to prepare yourself a little bit. But there's this really cool scene that he and I both really liked where they put on a show, and it's mesmerizing. It's like 20 minutes apart. It's like a 20-minute stretch of the movie. It's just mesmerizing. And we just got lost in it. So I recommend it just to see what you think of it. I'd love to hear your thoughts in a future stream. My favorite. That little smirk says it all, Adil. Okay. Anyone else want to throw any? Let's see. Lenny Chicken says, I'll check it out because I need more movies to add to my list. Yeah, I definitely say check it out. And yeah, I'm glad that you're going to. See, we've have our first film recommendation of the stream. Very happy about that. Let's see. What else can we do? Sorry, my back is hurting me a little bit. So, Dill says, I 100% recommend Beau is Afraid. The movie is basically a drug trip packed in a movie. Ari Aster and Joaquin Phoenix are now making a new movie called Eddington. Looks really interesting. Huh. I didn't know that. And he says it's also produced by A24. Well, there you go. I think that sounds like a winning combination right there. A24, those two guys, it's going to be a treat. And Jordan's asking me for my thoughts on the Mario movie. Okay. So I actually do have a review of the Mario movie on my channel. It's kind of a re-review that I made for my friends, and then I posted it to YouTube. And it's not the animated one, not the live action one. Because live action one sucks ass. Don't watch that one. Oh shoot, sorry for my language. No, the animated Mario movie is fine. I like it. It gives you what you want, although really I just wish there was more depth to it. That's all I want. Like it kind of just went from one scene to the next really fast, and I wish that it kind of took time to let scenes breathe and let characters talk, and it didn't really do a lot of that just because it wanted to get to the next thing. That's my biggest criticism is it was the lack of depth. I also just don't like the Peaches song. It's pointless. It's 30 seconds long, and who wants it? I guess everyone did, but me. I really don't know. But I like the Mario movie. I just there's another one coming out next year, so we'll see what they do with it. I mean, although I would want to see I'd love to see a Luigi's Mansion movie, honestly. I think that'd be pretty fun. But you know, gotta wait some time for that one, I guess. All right, anything else? Let's see. Adele says, for a little context, Eddington is a black comedy set in the small town of Eddington, New Mexico. It's based on a real-life story during the COVID-19 pandemic and all those conspiracy theories. Huh. COVID-19 epidemic and all those conspiracy theories. That's interesting. Pedro Pascal and Emma Stone are also showing up in the movie. Okay. You have my attention, at least. I guess I should check that out then. I assume there must be a trailer for it. Lenny Chicken says Luigi's Mansion movie would be sick. Oh, absolutely. Dream casting for me. Christopher Lloyd as Professor Egad. The man was Dog Brown. He should play that. No questions asked. Adele says Nintendo needs to absolutely make a Luigi's Mansion movie. Yes, they do. Luigi's Mansion is so popular. I wish they do that. I mean, it's so simple. I mean, the story is already in the game. You don't even need to like splice things together like with the Mario movie. You just use the game as a reference. Jordan Stewart said a DK movie. Let's see. Well, a DK movie would be fun, like a Donkey Kong Country movie. I wouldn't mind that at all. I think a DK movie would be fun. Get Diddy Kong in there, get Dixie Kong, Cranky Kong. I think it'd be fun to have that. We'll just see what happens. Let's just see what the second movie does and what that leads to, and maybe it'll tease a spinoff movie like that. Dill said, "Ooh, can we have a live action reaction to the Eddington trailer? It's a short teaser they made." Huh. Yeah, why not? Let me just open up the internet machine a little bit here, and I'm gonna get the Eddington trailer queued in here. Let me see. Okay, let's see, share screen. Share. Okay. All right, here is. Or I'll click on this one since it's a little bit longer.
Of course, they keep looking at that lab in Wuhan, China. If you look at that lab in Wuhan when that was established, it was 1956. Of course, that was the year Tom Hanks was born, the first celebrity with the virus, Mr. Sleepless in Seattle.
If you value your life, you should think twice. Because the people of Eddington like guns.
Your pain is not a coincidence.
Oh, it's Austin
You are
Butler,
not a
too.
coincidence. We are not a coincidence.
And I'm speaking now to deny my husband's announcement yesterday, which was false.
Eddington, New Mexico, despite its meager population, is quickly being co-opted in online circles.
I'm ready to continue leading our town and fighting the pandemic and the racial and economic.
Okay. Huh. Okay. Okay then. Well, it looks interesting. Yeah, Lenny Chicken, you're right. It looks like it might be good, but it's hard to say. Hold on, it says protected video in your stream belongs to someone else. Temporary block planning continue. Okay. Okay. Please ensure that the sorry, it looks like playing that trailer gave me a warning sign for my stream. Hopefully that should be okay. We'll just see when this gets uploaded. Adil says Ari Aster is a madman, so I have no idea when he's cooking for Eddington. Yeah, that's true. Ari Aster is kind of like a mad scientist, so we'll see what he has in store for Eddington. I'm curious to see what he'll do with it. It didn't have a release date, though. I mean, it did say 2025 Cannes Film Festival, so it's possible it might come out later this year or it could come out early next year if you're showing the trailer for it now. So we'll see, I guess. Welcome to the viewers who just popped in. We're just talking about movie-related stuff, so if you want to throw something into the chat, please do so. Damon Wren says, "Oh boy, the Matt Man is live." Yes, Damon Wren's another friend of mine. His name is Taro. Thank you, Taro, for jumping in. Let's see. Lenny Chicken said, "Have you seen the Odyssey movie Christopher Nolan is making?" Yeah, I've seen the news about it. I've seen the cast. I think it looks really promising, honestly. I think he's got all the right people. He's a good filmmaker. I think it's going to be one of those really cool, epic movies. I mean, he just won for Oppenheimer, the Oscar for Best Director. So, following up with The Odyssey, I'm very curious to see what he's going to do with that. And it looks like he's sticking to the traditional classic way of telling it, too. So, yeah, I think it's going to be fun and very interesting. I think I'm going to, hopefully I'll go see it with my dad because he loves historical stuff like that. Yeah, I think it will be good. Oh, yes, I'm excited for the Odyssey. Yes, Lenny Chicken Adele. Thank you very much for commenting. And Adele asked me thoughts on Sam Raimi movies, not just his superhero movie. Oh, so we want to talk about horror movie Sam Raimi, huh? Okay. Well, I've seen the first Evil Dead, which I liked a lot. It was a fun movie, fun B movie because I love horror stuff. I've seen Drag Me to Hell, which was really entertaining. I didn't expect a goat to talk, but it's something that I'm glad I saw. Um, what other ones of his have I seen? Oh, I've seen A Simple Plan, which is a pretty good movie. That's more of a drama. I like that one. That's a pretty good one, actually. Damon Shemp's Cola. I'm afraid I don't know what that is. If you could enlighten me with a description, I would appreciate that. I don't know what Shemp's Cola is. Jordan Stewart said the movie with the button? Question mark. Is that Shemp's Cola or is that the movie with the button? Oh, Drag Me to Heck. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, I love Drag Me to Hell. I thought it was fun. Lenny Chicken said I still need to watch Evil Dead. Yeah, that's requisite viewing if you want to see Sam Raimi at his Sam Raimiest in that one. Adil, I feel like I watch Evil Dead 2 once a year. I love that movie. Shem Cola is the soda they. Oh, okay. Thank you. Shem Cola is the soda they gave in Evil Dead. Okay, that makes sense now. Thank you. Yeah, I haven't gotten to Evil Dead 2 yet or Army of Darkness. It's required viewing. It's on my ever growing list of movies, which I mean, look, it's constantly going to grow. It's never going to end, probably. Let's see. I need to watch Sam's movie Darkman. I heard interesting things. Yeah, I heard Darkman's pretty good too. I haven't seen it myself, but I think my dad told me he really likes that one. It's like Liam Neeson before Taken. He's Darkman. It's supposed to be pretty good, so I'd like to see that one myself. Anyone else want to throw anything in? Anything else at all? Anything at all? Get a quick sip of water. Okay. The B movie. Sorry. The B movie. I like the B movie. I don't see why it gets the hate that it does. I think B movie's funny. I mean, it's not DreamWorks' best movie, but you know, it's what it is, I guess. Hold on, I'm sorry. I got another warning. Video in my stream belonging to someone else. I didn't put anything in here. I didn't put anything in here. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. But you know, I like B movie. I think it's cool. Damon Wren says, "You seen the rumors about the final Fast and Furious movie that's coming?" And Lenny Chicken said, "That's cinema." I would assume that the last one is just gonna wrap stuff up. I haven't heard any of. I don't know the rumors you're speaking of. Let me see. The only rumor I heard about Fast and Furious is they're gonna have to see the universe. Heck, maybe the multiverse to Fast and Furious. Maybe one of the universes, The Rock is a good actor. Haha, lol. Yeah, that's sort of the question is will Dwayne Johnson return after his feud with Vin Diesel? Also, my bad, I meant save, not see. LOL. Yeah, that's true. Because when they were at the Golden Globes, Vin Diesel tried to do like a "Hey Dwayne," like it was very awkward, and The Rock did not look happy to see him at all. But who knows? Maybe they'll just do the thing like they did with Fate of the Furious, where they just film them separately and just do it that way. But yeah, the rumors say they'll try to bring back car culture into it instead of all that action heist thing they've been doing since Fast 5. I'm actually glad they're going that route. Well, that's interesting. I didn't know that was the prevailing rumor that you're kind of going back to the roots of the earlier movies. I guess it would make sense if they wanted to wrap it up, they kind of go back to what it was when it started. So that's interesting. Heh. I get the pun, Damon Root. I didn't even think about that. Unintentional jokes. These are my friends. These are my friends, Lenny Chicken. These are my friends. Unintentional jokes. Bruh. Unintentional jokes. Perfect timing. Everything else. Well, I'm curious to see what they're going to do for the final Furious, whatever they're going to call it. Wow, what a wacky bunch. Oh, God, you have no idea. Why do I keep getting this warning? There's nothing in here. My God, okay. Lost track already. What number is it already? Ha. 11. It would be 11. It would be the next one. So F11. Adele said, by the way, Lenny Chicken is an amazing surname. I'm jealous. Oh, well, that's nice. Yeah, Lenny Chicken. I haven't heard of you before. Do you have a YouTube channel of your own, or do you just casually view YouTube like a lot of us do? Let's see. True. Fast X was the latest. You think? Hold on. Sorry, I'm looking at all these. You think YouTube is True Fast X was the latest? Yeah. So it would be F11 or F11, whatever they're gonna call it. Adele, you think YouTube is copyrighting your posters, Matt? I don't think they would copyright these. They're just still images. Maybe they're copywriting because I played the trailer for Eddington. It could be that. But I already did that, so I don't know why they would do all that stuff. But I'll just once this video is uploaded, I'll just see what happens. Anyways, thank you. I had to think really hard about it. Oh, making your name, Lenny Chicken. Yeah. I just watch stuff. I don't post. And that's entirely fair. I honestly just started. What is in my thing? Okay, I have the warning again. All right, I'll have to investigate that once this thing automatically uploads to my channel. I usually don't get frustrated like this, but I'm just like it keeps popping up. There's still pictures. It shouldn't matter, but I don't know. Let's see. And Damon Ryan said, we definitely the wacky bunch. LOL. Oh, yeah, he is 100% confirming that. Lenny Chicken said, that would be really funny if it was your poster. Funny is a word you could use. I'd just be more like, really? They're posters. What are they going to do? But, I mean, like, footage is one thing. Like, I get that, but still images. Why? I'm going to have to investigate it, and if I got to trim some stuff, I will out of the stream if I absolutely have to. Because I would love to save this one for future use, but I swear if it's just the posters, I'm really gonna get annoyed. Because when I had the other claims, it would like tell me all the footage and stuff. If it actually shows these posters. Okay, thank you, YouTube. What a warm welcome. And welcome to. Oh, we had a couple more. Looks like they just popped in and dipped out. All right. Anything else? I was hoping to keep this going till about 8:30, if possible, at the least. Or if we're running. Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry, Jordan. You asked me about Coraline. I like Coraline. I think it's kind of tied with Nightmare Before Christmas in terms of the best stop motion movie. I think Coraline in some ways might be a little better because I like the story of Coraline about, you can have too much of a good thing and, you should appreciate what you have. I think it's a really good story, especially for younger people. I think that's something they should think about. Coraline's one of my favorite animated films. It's so good, Lenny Chicken. Yes, I absolutely agree with you. I love Coraline. I'm glad you like it too. Remember anything else? I'd like a large cheese pizza with extra sauce. Ah, ha, 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 ha. I don't know. Order Domino's then. I don't know. I can't fix that for you, Taro. And thank you guys for bringing your requisite chaos from Discord into my live stream. At least it's spicing it up and making it interesting. Oh, gosh. This is what I get, I guess. Also, Lenny Chicken, I'm wondering, are you one of my subscribers? Let's see, Jordan Stewart, Shark Tale. Shark Tale's bad. It's bad. Will Smith fish is ugly, and I don't like it all that much. I think I saw it as a kid, but I don't know. I don't like Shark Tale as much as I would like. Oh, he said what? Damon Wren, still have yet to see Coraline though. Yeah, you should see it. You should see it, Damon Wren. It's pretty good. Adele, you have a top 3 favorite movies of all time. This may be a hard question. Oh fuck, that's really. Oops. Shoot, that's really hard. Okay, I got the warning again. This one's going to be the caption of this video. Why am I getting copyright warnings? Not something that doesn't. Okay. So you. Hold on. I just subscribed. I found your channel and saw you were live. Oh, well, thank you, Lenny Chicken. I really do appreciate that a lot, and I hope you like my other content that I've made, and I'm going to continue to make more. Damon Wren says, bro, Shark Tale is one of DreamWorks' best movies, my dude. I don't know about that. I put, Kung Fu Panda and, like, Shrek over those easy. Over that one easy. Even Monsters vs. Aliens and, like, Megamind I like more than Shark Tale. Let's see. Maybe a future video idea could be top favorite movies of all time for me. That would be really hard to do because I love so many movies. It'd be hilarious if they copyrighted the Pulp Fiction poster again with the posters. We learn as we go, don't we? Well, if I had to pick a few of my favorites, I mean, they are here. I mean, if I'm gonna get shown because of the posters, I might as well just show them. So I have Back to the Future is one of my favorites. I have Pulp Fiction, which is another favorite. And over here is Die Hard. This is a more recent one that I got. This was a present, which is there. So those are a few of mine. I also love. I love Jurassic Park. I love Kingsman, Avengers, Infinity War, Endgame. terms of other movies I really like, Schindler's List is probably one of the best movies I've seen, period, but that is not an easy movie to stomach or watch. It's a Holocaust film, but it's very, very good, but I don't think I can watch it again. I also really like, oh God, there's so many. I love The Breakfast Club. It's one of my favorite quintessential 80s movies. I think that's a good one. Let's see. Okay. Space Jam with LeBron. It's fine. I didn't dislike it, but I didn't dislike it. I didn't love it either. I thought it was okay. LeBron is not a better actor than Michael Jordan. They're both kind of equally eh. Although I do think that the one with LeBron has a few more interesting ideas in it. Also, the guy, the kid, I don't know why he's just so wooden to me in that movie. I don't know, like his delivery was off. Let's see. If you played a video earlier, I might have a copyright into it. Yeah, so Adil had asked me to play a trailer, which I did. That's probably what it is, so I'll just have to cut that portion out later, probably. Adil says Space Jam with LeBron was for me. Honestly, I enjoyed the original Space Jam a lot more and saw Space Jam 1 after Space Jam 2. Yeah, I'm sort of inclined to agree with Adil. I like the first one. It's also a bit more nostalgic for me. Sorry, my ear is itching. Yeah. Space Jam with Jordan was the best. Those are excellent movies. I thought the original one was a lot more fun. Yeah, I think everyone's pretty much in agreement that Space Jam 1 is the more fun movie. I would say just in terms of some of the creative ideas, I think the second one has a little bit more, like how they go to the different things in the Warnerverse and some of the stuff there. I thought like, okay, you got some cool ideas here. Just wish they kind of expand on some of that some more. You ever seen Jojo Rabbit? Amazing movie during the Holocaust. Yes, I also very said yes. I have seen Jojo Rabbit, and it is really good, and it is really, really sad. It's a very good movie. Although if apparently the book is much darker. It's much more upsetting. Apparently, in the book, the ending is much different. But it is very good. Taika Waititi coming off of Thor Ragnarok and making Jojo Rabbit. So I think it's a good movie. Isn't that the one with James Gordon? I don't think James Corden is in Jojo Rabbit unless he has like a small part. I don't remember him in it. I could be wrong. I can check that real quick. Oh, wait, you're thinking of Peter Rabbit, I think. Yeah, Peter Rabbit is the one with James Corden. No, Jojo Rabbit is a Holocaust movie about a kid who he wants to be a Nazi because he doesn't understand what they're doing is really bad. And then he ends up like hiding a Jewish girl for some reason. I think the mom ends up hiding like this Jewish girl or something like that, and he's kind of like conflicted because like he looks up to Hitler, but he wants to. It's kind of weird, but it makes more sense when you watch it. Chicken. Oh yeah, I was really confused for a second. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Peter Rabbit is the one with James Corden is the animated rabbit. Jojo Rabbit is the thing I was talking about. Let's see. Sorry, I was just looking at this thing. Anything else you guys want to throw in? We got about 15 minutes left of the stream. Ice Age. Ice Age is good. I don't know what else to say. The sequels could be better, but the first one is peak, I think. The Meltdown. Meltdown's fine. I haven't seen it in a really long time, though. I have to watch it again. It's been a while. We're just going down the list of Ice Age movies. Oh my god. Okay, Dawn of the Dinosaurs. I like that one a little bit better than Meltdown. Again, I haven't seen it in a while, but I like that one okay. The dinosaur one was one of my favorites when I was a kid, said Lenny Chicken. Yes. Yeah, I like Dawn of the Dinosaurs too. I'm glad you like it as well. Let's see. Dill said, not another agent movie. I don't know that one, actually. Not another agent movie. I've never heard of that one. Let me look it up. There's not another teen movie, which I've seen, and it's not great. Not another church movie, which I haven't seen that one either. Yeah, not a TV, not another church movie. Not another movie. I don't know what that is. Not another B movie, not another celebrity movie. Okay. Yeah, Adele, I don't. Oh, ha. Okay. Definitely not promoting a short film movie I made a long time ago. Oh, okay. Ha. Well, Adele, if it's on your YouTube channel, you want me to give it a shout out? All right. Well, I can give it a shout out if you want, or I'm still getting those warnings. I think you're right. I think it is the posters, or the stupid thing from earlier, watching the trailer. No need to. I was kind of hoping you'd find it on YouTube. Haha, it was a little joke. Oh, okay. I didn't know if you wanted me to share that with the crowd here. Let's see. All right, we got about 10 minutes left. Anyone want to wrap anything up or add anything else to the conversation? Because once I upload this, I'm going to try to see if I can figure out this copyright issue I'm having. So we'll see what happens. And it just popped up again. Okay, might have to end here sooner than I thought, just because I want to make sure that everything's okay. I really hope it's not the posters. I can't keep this on my channel if that's the case. Oh, lordy. Let's see. Let's make this interesting. Okay, how do you want to make this interesting, Taro? I want all movie problems to be solved like the menu. Just order a burger. You know what? I'm fine with that. Yeah, just like, you got the bad guy about to push the doomsday button. They're like, "Hey, bud, how about some French fries?" Or, "Hey, bud, how about a hot dog?" There you go. That'd be pretty good, honestly. It'd be so off guard. I think everyone in the audience just be like, "What?" Okay, they're really out of ideas now. I don't think weren't already, but let's see. Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Oh, don't give me the devil faces, Taro. I like Guardians of the Galaxy 3. It's good. I haven't seen it in a while though. Avengers Endgame, but with the ending of the menu. Oh my god. I can just imagine. Thanos just says, "You know what I really want? A cheeseburger." And then he just gets a cheeseburger, the Infinity Stones. And then they're all standing there like, "What?" And then just have someone show up and just knock him out. Call it done. Epic movie over. Thanks to a cheeseburger. I am wanting a Happy Meal. There we go. That's pretty good. Okay, anything else we want to throw out before I end things here? Anything at all? Okay, I'm getting the warning again. Son of a gun. Dude, I absolutely will get all the Infinity Stone to snap and make the best burger ever. My appetite is inevitable. Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I just said I like the movie. I like the movie. It's a good movie, Taro. I do. It's great. I like it a lot. I just haven't seen it in a while, so I can't give like a lot of detailed specifics on what I liked about it. But I think Rocket's story was really terrific. I like the way they ended things and progressed stuff. What else? The action is good. The effects are good. The humor is decent. I can't think of anything too wrong with it. I do remember at the time I liked the second one more, but honestly, it's just been so long since I've seen both of them. I'd have to watch it again. The first SpongeBob movie is the only one that counts. Oh, he wants to ask me the first SpongeBob movie. It's classic. It's peak. I don't. What can I say that hasn't been said except it's the best SpongeBob movie. I've seen the first three. Now I have to say first three because now there's 5 of them, which means I now have to watch 2 more. At some point, which do I have to? I probably do. But yeah, first SpongeBob movie is great. I have no problems with it because it's awesome. But for Guardians of the Galaxy 3, I thought you said Rocket felt more like a side character. Well, he's a supporting character in the movie, but he's one of the main focuses of it, though. I mean, maybe I said that at the time, but and he wanted the romance with Peter and Gamora. Honestly, I don't know how they would have made it work anyway, so I'll just let that go. Why is Gamora? I mean, I would have liked to have seen it continue as they were starting it, but it makes sense why they can't, so it's really not a big deal to me. And more screen time with Mantis and Drax. Oh, Jordan said Robots 2005. Another good movie. I wish it got more attention. I don't think people talk about it too much anymore, which is sad because it's a really good one. But the animation is good. The voice acting is great. I like the story, sort of the class system of robots, and they all have to kind of rise up and stop themselves from getting destroyed. I love robots. I think it's great. I wish it had kind of had more of a cultural impact like a lot of others did, but you know, I think it's well worth seeing if you haven't seen it. Here, let me see. Okay. I'm getting the warning again about the copyright stuff, so I haven't seen a Goofy movie yet, Jordan. I wish I had. You guys ever seen the animated movie called 9? Yes, I have. It's good, but it's very sad and very dark. Yeah, Jordan, I haven't seen a Goofy movie. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I'm sorry. I want to. I just haven't seen it yet. Adele, underrated in my opinion. Yeah, 9 is underrated. I think it's good. It's definitely, though, not the most kid-friendly movie, though, I will say. But it's the anniversary. Oh, of Goofy movie. I'm trying to keep up with all of these. I know. I haven't seen it yet. Hopefully I can find a way to watch it, because I'd like to see it. It's all good. Well, thank you. All right, everyone. Looks like we're coming up on the end of the hour and a half I had allotted for my stream. So I just want to say a very big thank you to you guys for coming in. A big thank you to my friends for helping keep it moving forward and asking good questions. And to my new subscriber, Lenny Chicken. I hope you'll enjoy the content that comes out in the future. And I hope you come back for another stream, which I plan to do sometime in the future. And now I'm going to go ahead and end things. So just thank you all again. And I'm going to look into this morning thing. So I'll keep you guys posted about that. So have a good night, everyone.